Oh god, I hope the sneezing stopped now. Jesus Lord. I wanted to unmute like 2 minutes ago, and I just keep sneezing. Ugh. I think it stopped. Hello, Scorpy. Ugh. That's what you get for opening the window. That always happens. If I open the window, if I go downstairs after waking up in the morning, or... You got 490? Oh, hell yeah, we can do the 0.4 comparison now. A 191 lap 1 and an 023 lap 2. Oh, you're the one who wants to reserve for the 0.3. Okay. That means I'm solely relying on Bint to get a 0.4 then, if that's the case. 159 with a Miss Mini Turbo. That was... Yeah, that's like a low 0.0. I missed the low 0.0 lap today, actually. I was practicing against Tyler's lap 1 on Dolphin for the ending. So I had a save state running at the ending. And then I drove a new... And then to try and contend with when I get, like... When I finish a good lap against him, entering lap 2, so I'm quite close to his ghost, I decided to practice from that point as well to just drive a lap 2 against him, and I caught up with him again on the triple mini turbo and then just fucked up the very end. So I almost got a low 0.0 at the very least, but it was on Dolphin, so I don't think that would have counted. Hello, Fatality. I am watching you. Everyone but Bint's now in the 0.4 club. Scorpy just told me in chat that he got 490, so... But doesn't want a comparison till he gets 0.3. There's one thing that you do wrong, and it will show right here actually. You delay drift the hairpin. So not turning left as soon as you can in that drift. But it's a very small thing. I think at the very most, in order to improve your run, you just need to kind of polish off some areas and drive a little better here and there, as I do. But it seems to you seem to lose sometimes against me there every lap actually. Hello, Suplade. I didn't even notice you amongst the mix there. How are you doing? Can't even play today. I'm judging whether I should be playing still because my hand was crying in agony the minute I started. On what was it? What was the day the other day? Saturday? Sunday was yesterday, wasn't it? Wait, what day is it today? It is Monday, right? Oh, yes, it is. So on Saturday, my hand was just crying to me in agony, just the minute that I did the first turn, and it did something similar today when I was trying to do a bit of practice earlier, but it soon went away. But we'll just see how things go. Very excited for tomorrow. What the hell is happening tomorrow? I can't put 0H drift on the hairpin. I really don't know why. Then, I mean, I guess the only other solution is to try drifting slightly earlier, but that's like it. I don't know. It is something that I used to do, and I think it was Colin who kept telling me not to delay drift the hairpin. But I don't know how I got over it. I think it's because I copied... Lewis randomly started coming into my streams like in 2018 and just completely stripped down my runs and gave me all this feedback. And he dissected... I need to disconnect that. He dissected the whole section with the hairpin and the shroom and then the exit and the ending for me in these massive written paragraphs and related them to videos of his runs that he's got in the past where I could visually see what I needed to do, and somehow after he did all that and I kind of in-depth looked into it for myself, I picked up how to do it somehow. Yeah, that's the thing that you seem to be struggling with as well, because you hit the dirt, I think, on one of those laps there, but quite significantly. But at least you're aware of that, so you know that it's something. Someone asked Fatal. He blocked me because I beat him. Right. Yeah, I think Fatality said he's wanting to gun for European tops here too. It's annoying. Both of you guys are going for it now. I was completely uncontended before this month. And now you guys will probably both get it before me. Sucks, but whatever. Can't be uncontended forever, you know. And it's not like I ever wasn't. Where's the fucking mouse gone? Come back, you bitch! Why do you disappear? It does this all the time. Oi! Come back! I can't do anything. Mousey, there we go. Stupid thing. Alright. I'm neither optimistic or pessimistic about this day. If my thumb just is like, BAM! I'm gonna say BAM instead of smashing my fist on the desk before I even start. If it's just like that, then I might have to do something else, but we'll see. I really hope it's not the case, because it's just a very massive downside. A really massive, sucky downside, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, yes, it's still there. The pain is still there, but it's not very big. I saw something about, was it Super Mario Galaxy 10? I don't even know what it said. I saw you said something and then I just didn't read it. Ah, you're gonna play Mario Party tomorrow. That's why you're excited. Nice. If you truly want to grind for a 118.3 with me, then do it, I guess, but don't expect me to talk to you. I think you guys are both going to get 0.3s before I am. Because there is a chance that I could just randomly pull one out of my arse just here, right now, but who knows? I doubt it because of the way my hand's like, no. The time attack stuff is it's like an added extra part in the main board game things, isn't it? The reason I even got this far, well, then I blame myself. And that's the end of stream. Goodbye, everyone. I blame myself. That's what's gonna be written on my gravestone at the end of the day. Here lies Wanky863. From 1974 to 2021. I blame myself for everything was his most famous quote. Shat the bed was a close second. That's fun. Ow! No, in all seriousness. I felt like I was going to follow up that with something sensible. I have nothing. Just pretend I say something sensible and just leave it at that. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, there's always going to be competition, I think, here and there, whether it's intentional or not. Unintentional? Yeah, unintentional or not. Like, I think to Jake, because he's also got a point for it, he's actually beaten my PB. He's just not really much of a concern, considering he's American. But I think he's always seen me as competition or a target on this track. Because ever since, like, even 2016, when I'd play this and just upload recordings of my old PBs, like 119s, I'd see that Jake, on his channel, would record, like, a faster time a couple of weeks later. And, you know, if that helps him get around the track and has motivated him thus far, then by all means go for it. It's in the same sense I see Tyler playing this track again. That's a massive motivation for me to carry on playing, so, you know, whatever works for you works, whatever doesn't. And this track's notorious for having ups and downs here and there. Maybe sometimes you'd take things a bit too personal, and you don't need to. I try not to, and I haven't really done so for a long time, so I'm happy. But it can still happen, and I'm expecting it will still be a part of things. It's not the easiest thing to ignore, of course. What the hell? Oh my god, you guys are talking so much here. Roy's run isn't... Wait, what do you mean? Roy's run is on the Mario Kart leaderboards. His 271. That's always been there. Unless you're thinking that it's not... Roy is not British. He's German, so he's on the German leaderboard. That looks like it's aimed at Scorpy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I used to think that Roy was from the UK as well. It's not a big deal. I remember when that time of his was like 3rd worldwide. Oh, those were the days. Whose best lap splits? My best lap splits or Scorpies? I think mine... I don't remember what my lap 2 is, actually. I think it's an 07 something. But the total is 118.313. I don't know. Lap 1 is 189. Lap 3 is 052. I don't remember what lap 2 is. That's a popular opinion that I've heard, is that like after Mario Party 8 things kind of went downhill. Mario Party 9 is actually the only Mario Party I've ever owned, so... In fact, I actually remember when you could still buy Wii games, or pre-order things from like Argos. Mario Party 9 was one of them, and just off to the side here I've got like a little Yoshi figure that I got with the game. Just laying down, gathering dust. Oh, Jesus Lord. Hello, Shadow. You're just in time to talk about Mario Party. Suplade is playing it. Or speedrunning it. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. You know what's funny as well is that when I was younger, I actually had like a partial disliking to Yoshi, purely because he was my sister's favorite character. And I still kind of feel like he's a little annoying, but considering my sister doesn't obsess over him anymore, I don't. It's not the same as before, but the reason why instead, I'm pretty sure like I just kept hold of the figure and just didn't give it to her just to annoy her. But at the same time, I don't think she'd care either, because, you know, she had like a Yoshi pillow, plushy toy thing. It's better. Oh shit. No, that's definitely a 3. On the nose. Whoa. Your TTE sessions don't even last 2 hours. Mine should be 2 hours. I'm kind of going overkill at the moment and doing 3, but I really should stop at 2. Little is less is more. Little is less than letter is more. Yes, no, less is more in the sense, because otherwise you're going to be pushing into the, what is it, diminishing returns, where you're doing far too much. And you're over the other side of the thing, the graph, the line, the ball, the skip, the pillow, the bed, the seesaw, the river, the field, the stream, the lake, the ditch. I don't even know. What was the first question? There was no question. I remember that the is it Desm me Desmini. I hate that word. I remember first finding that and I was like, what the hell? How did this guy record his DS or something just on YouTube? Nice shadow. Nice. God, there's so much stuff. Yeah, no, I know what you mean actually. Fatality. Like, I think if the session goes on for like more than 40 minutes to an hour, I usually don't make any progress regarding PB. It's very, very rare that I actually PB after that point. In fact, I could probably still count on my hands how many times that's happened. I'm pretty sure the recent BC64 and Rainbow Road grind are exceptions for that. But yeah, no, I think most of the MC3 PBs happen like within 15 to 20 minutes of starting. We're already half an hour into the session, so lol. 4 hours of MC3 totals is fucking insane. I don't even want to know how many hours I've played this game in total purely for this track. $4 a.m. Oh boy. I was awake till 4 a.m. today, I'm pretty sure. I heard all the birds singing and then the fucking pigeons came. And all hell broke loose. Those things are loud and I hate them. Well, I don't hate them. Actually, I actually used to really like them when I was younger. I just find the little song that they do so quite humorous. When I'm not trying to go to sleep, I'm trying to go to sleep, I just want to kill all of them. G Fuel. Oh man. Do you even have G Fuel over here? I know it's like an energy drink. 12 to 4 p.m. You just realised the title. I need to put Scorpion in the title now, actually. Because he's made progress too. There you go. Nope, too late now. You're in the title. Want to do guitar more? Is that a statement aimed at me or just you generally? You. Fair enough. Guitar's good. Want to get a cover on YouTube? Nice. Oh, I haven't done a cover in ages. I think the last time I covered a song and recorded it to YouTube, at least publicly, was when I did Last Shadow Puppets Meeting Place, because I learnt the song to perform it at an old people's home before I started my volunteering, and I think it was 2018, yeah. So I recorded I was recording a couple of my takes to look back, and I decided to upload the best one to YouTube publicly. It did alright. People seem to notice that I didn't notice this either myself, but it's something I've come to notice a lot more purely because people pointed out to me, is that when I'm singing, I mimic if I'm covering a song, I mimic the original vocalist. And so when I was doing the last Shadow Puppet song, because you know that's Alex Turner and Miles Kane in that, swapping between the two, I changed the way, like some people said that they noticed that I change up the way my voice sounds slightly to mimic both of them, which I did not notice. And then it was also something else that I found, because I covered a Keane song early this year. And people pointed out that I make myself sound like what's-his-face from Keane, who sings, I think it's Tim. Is it Tim? Maybe we should do a singing stream one day. I'm not a singer though, so it would be weird. I sing, but I'm not a singer. That's the rule I play by. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sometimes I sing on stream randomly and fucking die of laughter when someone points it out. Fair enough. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not something that I'm actually intentionally doing, like trying to mimic me sounding like them. It's just something that I subconsciously do. As in, like, so that it's got a unique... My voice is said to have a unique timbre on its own. But... I guess I can also pick that sort of sound up subconsciously in other people's voices and kind of mimic it in a way. The floor here is made out of subconsciousness. Every time I see something like that, I just see that picture of Buzz Lightyear just with like a really long neck, just peering at the floor. Nah, my sister's got shit taste in game characters. Ah, yeah. Toy Story is a massive nostalgia hit. I used to have the first film on cassette. Is it cassette tape? No, cassette tape is a fucking sound thingy, isn't it? Just listen to it in the car. On VHS tape. Oh yeah, the Toy Story 4's ending was really unexpected. Not to spoil anything either, but I've seen it. It did emotionally get me too. Not enough to cry though. Baby Luigi's the best character. He's so good that he even got his own highlight with Tom playing on DS Yoshi Falls in that countdown race. Ugh. What was that? What was that? What was that? I saw Toy Story 4 movie with my aunt and then I watched the Sonic movie with my cousin in the same day. Your cousin just not want to see it and he was just like sat in the lobby of the cinema just like, come on. And then you came out after one movie and just went straight into the next one with your cousin. Your aunt was just sat there or something. Oh, not the same day. The best cinema visits of your 18 years of existence. Oh my goodness. The Sonic the Hedgehog film just doesn't seem like it's something that's like a cinematic masterpiece as much as it is just like something to watch for fun, if that makes any sense. Or at least that's the way that I think of it. I haven't actually seen it. Because my movie watching friend, or Josh, I'd probably watch a film with these days, if at all. Has no interest in watching the Sonic the Hedgehog film at all. And then what else is there? But I think, yeah, if me and Bradley ever meet up together, or if when I make significant progress on this track, we would watch the film together. Fuck off! Stop doing that. Ugh, the one thing I hate the most. I haven't cried in a theatre since I saw Phantom of the Opera. I don't think I've ever seen it. I know like the rough story for Phantom of the Opera, but I've never seen it at all. Marco has the same PFP as Russo. PFP? You know a film that did actually kind of make me tear up very, like... Yeah, there was a, it was Inside Out. That film made me tear up. When I first saw it. That hit me hard, that film. just not what I was expecting at all. It was great. I gained an obsession to that as well. Like I downloaded I downloaded a load of me's from the film. Everything. That was fun. Oh, 19. That's the shit age. I hated it when I was 19. Oh gosh. That's my sister's age right now. My sister's gonna be 17 this year. But it fucks with my mind that like the oldest people in their year come September time are gonna be turning 18 this year, and I'm just like, no. What happened? Boy, did you think you were 14? I mean, he was at some point. 2 years ago. Oh, you're just like around about the same age as my sister then, Scorpy. If you're 17 soon. No. That's not anything that I am of any interest in. I hope that wouldn't happen at all, Fatality. And hello, Colin. What happened? Or do I actually have to guess? Also, but I think it's Sue played left. Yes? I think Sue played said he left. Oh, he's gonna go. If you're still here waiting for me to say goodbye to you, Sue played, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy stream and everything. Yes, I have to guess. I have to guess. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything to involve this game? What the fuck was that? I wasn't touching the thing there. Ah, you bastard! New Times. Okay. I have no idea what your Twitter is. I assume it's the same as your Twitch name. Let me take a look. I'll have to load it up on my other computer so it doesn't kill everything. I'll have to search. Two? Ah. No. What? I don't know. A 135.3 pace on Desert Hills is pretty decent. Got the sub and left it there because I hate everything about the track. The shroom ruins that whole thing. And even the ending, like, I thought the ending was an exception without the shroom, and then I had to do it with a cart, and it was like the fucking worst thing ever. I can't emphasize how nasty that was. Oh, and fire sets. The fire fucks. Let's just call them that. Fire fucks. Why is Twitch being stupid? Is it? Okay. Loading clips. The clips thing actually didn't work for me the other day, though. I wanted to clip an ending that I got, and it just didn't load. So if clipping something is not working, then yeah. Though equally, if you're trying to play a clip that's already from somewhere else, I wouldn't know why that's not working. No, 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 no. That's not how you do it. That was just me being like, why? With that term. Oh. Actually, no, that could be alright still. Whoa. My thumb almost slipped off the analog stick. That's too late. Oh, okay. Maybe this is something due with just Twitch in general then, at the moment. If you're all having issues with something, even if it's not specifically one thing. Or maybe it's something in the main Twitch area. Where's Offie gone? Need Offie's good luck again. Offie just turned up last stream and I just casually got like really low 0.2s. I was close. I almost hit the pipe there. I do read whispers, but not on stream because I have no means of seeing them on stream. Unless I like, the only way I'd be able to I'd read them on stream is if I open up the main browser on my computer behind me. Because my chats on my computer I'm streaming from at the moment is open in OBS. And then I use my tablet to watch a stream. And my other computer's got the dashboard open. Alrighty then, Scorpy. I think I might have missed what you're actually going to send me from an earlier message, but then I will, let me just catch up real quick. Oh, the thing about Marco and Russo, I assume. Someone got a 29-second lap on GCN Mario Circuit. As in, like, fast lap or one shroom? And who as well? I'm actually going to take a look. Okay, we're getting past there at least. Just need to get past the bit I was practicing today. That shroom was a tad late. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it fell apart. Oh god. That was just me. Oh, let me take a look, because I'm curious now. Hello, Travis. Unfall apart. Oh man, if that was a thing, I would be married right now. I'm still not used to seeing Luke at the top of GCN Mario Circuit, actually. I'm always expecting it to be Fox, but I know he doesn't have the record anymore, and it's really weird. Fast as that. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at this, see if there's anything to do with anything. All the flaps are like 28s. We're going to go down quite a far bit here. Shane's on here! Oh man. It's not on here for Shadsoft, so I can't see it. Thank you, Fatality. I will, but I'm not very optimistic, so don't expect anything. And that's completely fine, Shadow. Yet, once again, probably better that you are not, so I can try and focus. But I have been kept relatively occupied with responding to anybody else regardless, so I don't know. Doesn't change much, I guess. The TTs are going alright. Travis? My goodness. But I haven't really completed anything significant yet. I was practicing off stream on Dolphin though, and I had a lap 2 improvement fail. Could have been a low 0.0 at the very least. Not that I don't think it would have counted anyways. But it would be nice to add to the collection, because it means that there is something that is improving for me. Right. Let's actually try and sit down and focus then, shall we? Fingers crossed. Ugh. That was annoying. Yes?
Did you want to come help wash up the last few bits in the minute?
I didn't want to, but I guess I have no choice. Hold on a minute.
If you're not too busy.
I'm in the middle of a stream.
Oh. I can finish it.
No, I must do something.
Okay.
And then I can have the week off, yeah? I'll put the same thing on. Let's do what I've got so far. Beep, beep,
I've washed up like half
beep.
the stuff already.
Okay. Sorry about that. If anyone's around at all. Back and ready to do things. Hello, Philly G. Need a handyman at my house to do the plumbing. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, what? Someone already live with you to do the plumbing? Anyways. I need to resync that again, I think. Who am I? Do you know me? This time I know who I am for once. Well, you've got the badge. So you're someone who probably came around at one point in time, who subscribed at one point, and the only thing I can remember, random subscription rise, is that I was doing a cooking stream. I think it was a cooking stream with my sister. Someone just randomly decided to subscribe. So if I remember correctly, I presume you're from that. But I would not know for certain without looking. Unfortunately, I haven't done very much cooking since then. I've been playing this game. I was not that random person. I have no idea whatsoever. Unless someone's gifted a sub without me noticing, or someone subbed offline, I would not know. Not without properly looking. Which is a pity. Used to go by something else, clearly. Something else that I just cannot put my finger on. Considering that I think Bradley's one subscribed to me recently. He's the only person I think could not not rename his account. I don't feel like he would. That would narrow it down to Jake. And I can't remember the other two. Wait, how many do I have? Actually, wait. Okay, I'm thinking either. Oh, not Jake. Don't suppose you happen to be Wheelie, do you? Wow, why do I have that in there? Took you long enough. Sorry. So what prompted the name change? I presume that's more reminiscent of your real name, so you decided to go that. Nice. Your name is commercially viable? Yeah, well, what the hell does that even mean? Commercially viable? People sound like your name sounds like a defunct rapper's name from the early 2000s. Wow. That's something that I wouldn't have even computed in my head. I'm trying to do like 2 things at once all of a sudden now. It's not very good. Hold on. Might as well just put that one on. Needless to say, I agreed. It definitely has the rapper vibes going for it. Fair enough. So you were like, fuck this name. I'm gonna go and choose something else. And now here we are. Basically. Right, well. Carrying on. Hopefully I can do something today. So, I'm trying to work towards European tops, which is currently 10th. Still my little graphic in the corner. But Scorpy and Fatality have picked up the tracks since, also with that target in mind, so I might lose to them getting it first. That was a decent ending, actually. But that's most likely. Tyler is also playing again at the moment, and I said that if he gets a PB, I will stop for a little while. Give myself the benefit of the doubt. Other than that shroom alignment, there we go. Don't worry, Shadow, I literally just returned to the stream myself. So you were gone, and I guess you were gone, and then I left the stream as well, actually, because I had to help out in the kitchen. We've got a broken dishwasher at the moment, so I was there to help dry the dishes. And I really hate touching wet china. It's so nasty. Ugh. It makes me crease up inside. Wow. I saw it, and I wasn't actually too sure how to respond. I presume... Am I right in thinking that they're trying to get a new computer just for the capture cards? Or are they trying to get a new capture card? Because the new capture card option would make more sense. The computer one would not, unless they are aiming, they were planning on upgrading beforehand. In which case, that would make perfect sense. But if the computer's fast enough to run the Elgato, and yet for some reason it's not working with the software, then it would make more sense just to get a different capture card that would be more corresponding with the operating system that they have. But if they were planning on upgrading the computer beforehand anyways, then I would say that probably makes sense. What? Real reason behind the name change wasn't just a fresh start. In fact, in January, the name really lost all significance when our Chinese group, my congregation, got dissolved. At least IRL Chinese. Interesting. You actually use that name, IRL. That's interesting. I like to believe that the nickname Handy has no relevance in my life at the moment. It would be referenced a lot within my friends at school because they knew of my YouTube channel, and actually a lot of people in the year did, embarrassingly enough. But as soon as I left and went to college, I told no one. Hello, Sage. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? I'm pretty sure like one of the last times I remember you being here was when I played Peach Beach, which was a long time ago. And thank you for the luck. Had the name since 2011, 2012. So a respectable amount of time. I'm coming up to the 10-year mark myself, actually. December this year. 10 years of Handy MC3, almost half my life. I did everything. I really tried giving my friend and his fiance some advice against buying a new laptop, but nothing worked. He told me he was buying a new Windows 10 was the best option, and his subscribers thought it would be the best for him too. Well, I mean, again, like I was saying, as long as they were planning to do that in the first place, if he knew that his laptop might not be able to handle the Elgato, and just, you know, had it in mind to be upgrading the computer all along, then that's not a big deal. But if, and you can clip me saying this or not, if the computer's completely fine and able to run the Elgato, and it's just software issues, then it makes more sense to change the capture card, or, need I say, try and fix the issues, like you were saying, actually. And if that happens to be changing the operating system on the computer itself to Windows 10, which would be a more obvious... I wouldn't understand why that would work, but... why it wouldn't work like that, but still. I don't know. I'm with you on this one. I don't think that's a smart move if they weren't planning to do it regardless of the capture card situation. If they're just doing it because they messed up the setup somehow, then I don't know. You did a 180 on Loot Ghost Racing Strategy. What? The triple mini turbo? No. He races slower ghosts. Oh. That's actually a complete opposite for the same premise. I believe Luke... I'm not too sure. You'd have to ask him to know for certain. But Luke races slower ghosts that are kind of more consistent to try and stay ahead of them. Oh, this is a good lap. Oh, fuck you. Wow. That would have been great. Damn it. Yeah, no. Luke races, I think, slower but consistent ghosts, so that he just tries to dip ahead of them and then have them off screen. So that they're out of the way and he can just concentrate racing solo. And then, in the same sense, I do the same thing, where Tyler guides me for a good lap 1. And then entering into lap 2 and lap 3, he's a lot further ahead, so he's not really that in the way. So he's also out of the way, and I'm kind of having to rely on myself. Play a little bit different. That's why my driving slightly changes entering laps 2 and 3. But in the sense that Luke can just drive well enough on his own, I need a guide, and Tyler is a very good guide for me. So yeah, there we go. You remember Peach Beach. Good, good, good. I may or may not still have your Ghost downloaded, but I honestly don't remember. It depends on whether or not it was before or after the SD card crash. How do you remember that all? Those were really significant streams, because I briefly switched over to Peach Beach, and there were so many people who were like watching those streams for some reason. And we're just memeing about lots of different things. And then I did the Peach Beach competition as well afterwards with the mushrooms. After I'd finished. It was fun. It's too bad. Let's try and play a good lap 2, maybe. I proved that goes to by a good bit, I think. I forgot what the time is now. I know when I came around to playing that track, I think I was at first aimed for the 116 sub, and then straight up just went from 115 to 114 as my target instead, which I got. Yeah, 114.3 now, nice. That's a lot better than what it was before. I think you were like mid-15s before, so that's like an over a second improvement. I do want to return to that track actually at some point. Might happen later this year, depending on how well this goes. But I don't really have much of an ambitious PB target regarding that track. Literally, all I would like is kind of what your time is actually, like a mid to low 114. I don't care too much to get any more than that really. But I don't know if you've ever saw any of my runs on these attempts on this track even. But I'm gunning for the European tops now. Fatality and Scorpio also aiming for it alongside me at the moment. And then Tyler's playing again, which is motivating. Which is nice. Also convinced... Well, I think I motivated Jake to play. He always seems to use me as a motive for playing this track for some reason, I don't know. And... Bint. I don't know if you know the real Bint. It's actually in the worldwide tops on Peach Beach, so you probably would know him. He's playing for a 0.42. And then I think Vincent was playing a few weeks back as well. Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. That's probably the best way to play, just playing the track for like a little while every day. You've watched a few MC3 streams, fair enough then. You play it while you find it fun. That's the best way to do it. And when you don't find it fun, you stop. And it is almost midnight. And then we'll be halfway through the year, actually. Technically. It's shocking to think about. Because a good third of that is being spent just inside. It's nice and happy. Doing more edits on your Discord server again. Nice. Am I still in your Discord server? Because I don't... I notice you keep giving me invites every now and then. But I always miss them. Would you like a follow? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't mind one, but... Thanks. Who is the person you were targeting? As in, like, 10th European? That's Thomas. He's in 10th place on the leaderboard at the moment, so, you know, if my aim's to get into European tops, then at the very least, I have to beat his time. Do you have a chance for world record? Nope. Absolutely not. I don't even want to think about ever going for a world record, actually. Just the amount of stress and anxiety coupled with the consistency that I would need just feels far too much. Yes. You got Emil and Vincent have both subbed. And Tyler's the next closest. I don't know if that's Tyler's target. I feel like he just wants an improvement over his 088 at the moment. We have Luke's got 117.8 now. And thank you, Jack. I almost completely missed you there. Yeah, no. Luke has 117.8. Emil and Vincent both have 117.9s, and they're barely like within a frame of each other. Then you got Tyler, who improved from his 107 earlier last year to an 088. Then you got Yasha with an 093. Dane with a 110, which I believe is double mini turbo. Paul with a 115. Challenging my memory now. How many is that? Luke's 1, Vince 2, Emil 3, Tyler 4, Yasha 5, Dane 6, Paul 7, Lewis or Luigi with a 169 in 8th. That's the oldest time in the leaderboards currently. Still with double. And then you've got Blaze, I think it's Blaze? Blaze with a 181 in 9th. And then Joshua with a 184 in 10th. There you go. Yeah, no, Emil just randomly picked it up one day and just casually improved to a 0.1. So he started grinding it and then got the sub within like a week or two. He had a lot of extra time on his hands, so he just grinded past that. Oh, and yeah, the leaderboards are really tight now. The 10th American is like a low 0.2 now. 10th American is like a low 0.2, which at the start of last year was quicker than the worldwide tops. So what the American tops are now are quicker than what the worldwide tops were at the beginning of last year, if that makes sense. And hello, Keenan. I only have one server now, used to have another, but that's gone. Oh, okay. My Mushroom Gorge Glitless PV is 141,916. Nice. Nerf Luke's annihilated this track. But it's really interesting to see, like, from his first, even just his first triple mini turbo time to his current run. His current best time overall is obscene. Like, comparing his 975, the first ever sub 118, to his current record as well. That's just insane. I feel like Luke had to grind the hardest out of the three that got the record. But yet, he's just like, wow. He has, in most regards. Well, at least on this track anyways. I'd like to believe, before Luke started improving from his 952 record last year, I like to believe that this is still on the cards for some people. Like, Vincent could get it. If Emil really grinded here, he could get it too. If Tyler properly made a comeback, he could get it. Even if Lewis was telling me that he wanted to return. If Lewis was able to come back and play again and get the triple mini turbo and get consistent runs, he could do it too. But then Luke randomly decided after he did dry that he wanted to improve here and took it all the way down to the low 9s and then the 0.8s, and I just don't see anyone else beating that now. Not that it's impossible, but I just don't think it will happen. And even if like someone got close, I think that would motivate Luke to come back to try and get an improvement of his own. It's just that sort of thing. Whereas though, he could still quite easily lose records that he has on other tracks like Dry. Infi could come back randomly and just beat his time there. Justin could take back Cooper Cape. He's actually lost Goldmine to Vincent back when he did that. He could take that back, but hasn't done. And I think, I don't know for certain, but I think that's because of the ramp. Be it with Wiimote and Nunchuck, it was quite tedious with the directional tricks on the ramp at the very end. So Vincent had a slight upper hand there. Anyway, gotta go sleep. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Sage. It was nice to speak to you again. Time trials is a tough part of the community to get into for sure. Yes, you need to have the right mindset to kind of just even have an interest in it in the first place, I guess, to do it. I'm fortunate enough to have had to get into it, I guess, when the Nintendo server shut down, and I'd like to believe that most of the newest players in the leaderboard, that was the cause for them as well. I know in Luke's case it's actually because of the competition that Bean said for the set for the custom Wii. I'm pretty sure I heard Luke say on stream. He only got into time trials because of the Ghost Data challenge for the custom console. Yeah, when you test out some tracks, sometimes it looks like you just casually like to time trial them. I remember you time trialing this mushroom-based track at some point, and that's like literally, I think that's actually the only time trial stream I've ever seen of yours. I don't remember what it was, though. You're just casually time trialing it. And I came in and was like, oh hi, you're time trialing. What is this? And then you told me that there was a track that you thought the mini-map looked like a lopsided MC3. I remember that. I was the same stream, and you even changed track just to show me. Ah. Well, does Hatpack have its own, like, TT server where you can download times, or would it all just be, like, my stuff and put on CTGP? I mean, that's fair enough. That doesn't sound like a fun aspect of a track in the slightest. Final badge now. I'm ready for the Elite Four. I assume that's more Pokemon talk. Oh, okay. That would be really cool. And that would mean that people could still, like, keep a hold of things. And I guess because your community would be a lot closer together than CTGP's, like, people, if they wanted to exchange ghosts and keep a tab of things, they could probably just give the saved files from the SD cards to each other. Maybe keep a spreadsheet of the best times linked and shared with one another, and then pass them on to each other so that people could, like, play against them and have them on their cards. Wow, fair enough. I'm pretty sure Bean said that it was like a lot of coding that goes into the ghost saving stuff, didn't he? Bean and Shadows. Probably more so for the 24-player stuff. Wonder how Bean's doing. I haven't popped into his streams for a while. last time he seemed like he was doing some more development work with Weemfi and 24-player mode, but I'm not entirely sure. Can't remember what it was all about, but he was coding. No. Actually, this could still be alright. It's okay to PB from, if I can just hold it. Never mind. A loaf of bread? This mini-map? A slice of bread? It's kind of like a weird shaped slice of bread though, isn't it? I can kind of see, like, with the outline, but... It looks more like a pie symbol to me there. Just like a one that's on its side. You stick around and tell Offie that and she'd love it. The local bread fanatic. We're casually just having a conversation about politics one day. And then somehow, I don't know who did it, but I feel like the conversation was mainly led by Offie, and we just casually had a 3-hour conversation about bread. On stream. Bread boys. I don't know what that is, unfortunately. What the fuck? And that's a show under the name Bread Boys. That's a weird... that sounds really strange. Why? Why did you turn that direction? Getting a new gaming chair and desk. Nice. I'm still using the same setup. Still using the same setup as I has done for like the last... God. Trying to remember now. 2013, I think. So that's nearly 7 years. It was late 2013. 6 or 7 years I've been with the same thing, and literally all it is just the top of a small chest of drawers, which is usually like a bedside cabinet thing, with a small TV, like a 20-inch TV, which I bought. It's like an off-brand one called Logic with a K. And then the Wii U sits in front of that. And I changed the setup briefly. Like I used to have when I had the Elgato, I used to have like really long HDMIs that weaved around the edge of the room. And then I would actually sit the laptop on the table behind me. With the Elgato just on the shelf, but then the I think as the HDMIs weaved behind the radiator and back, they just got heat damaged over time, so they stopped working, and plus there was a heap of delay on both of them because, you know, they were like really long HDMIs. So eventually I just switched back to having my setup over here with the capture card like just sat on top of the console with just the normal HDMIs plugged into it, and then there's a table off to the right of me where I would sit my laptop for ages. And then recently, as of earlier this year, I moved the laptop from the right to the left because I actually got a laptop stand. So the laptop is on a laptop stand next to the chest of drawers where it sits permanently now. And then I've had a condenser microphone since like 2016-17, like a proper XLR phantom powered one. But alas, my interface that I use with my iMac doesn't run with my laptop, so I've just been confined to using the Snowball this whole time. Up until earlier this year, where I decided to get a Blue Icicle, a small little converter that just converts XLR to USB. And now I use this one instead, and that's off to the right of me, just right off the screen on the microphone stand that I have for it. Might upgrade to a boom arm at some point, but I don't like using music equipment for streaming and shit. But I just couldn't stand the Snowball's quality anymore. It was just really bothering me. It sounded too tinny and annoying, so I just decided not to use it anymore. Because I had better, so might as well. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. This is good. And then I fuck it up. I wouldn't try a gaming chair, they're too expensive. Yeah, I mean, gaming chairs aren't really my thing. I'm just quite happy with a normal chair. So I just got like a normal kind of desk office-like chair. I actually had to replace the chair in 2018 because the other one broke. Like it just came off the circular bit of the wheel. So I've got this one quite recently. And the thing's actually kind of covered in like a velvety material, but and the arms are cushioned, which are comfy. But me constantly moving my arms back and forth to play this game, especially on the right arm, has pushed the cushioning aside, and there's stapling that holds the cushioning down to the chair, which is poking through, and it has poked through and cut my arm every now and then. So I have hammered it down, but I still haven't hammered it down everywhere on the chair, so there is a point right at the very front here somewhere that keeps poking me every now and then, and I need to hammer it down at some point. Otherwise, this chair is really nice. I like this chair a lot. Light up keyboard, nice. Multicolored mouse, 2 monitors, Samsung G Track Pro microphone, and one of those big giant ignorant show off that has no humanity named Philly. Used to have a blue Yeti. My dad has a blue Yeti, which I've used and tested every now and then. I think literally like 3 times. I did a stream once where I used it, and I've been in calls with Neil and Bradley and stuff where I've used it. But otherwise, that's his mic, not mine to really use or take. I actually think it's decent. Certainly more so than my Snowball, but if you set it up if you set up the condenser microphone correctly, that's a lot better. A new laptop. Just paid it off last week. It can play everything. Nice. I remember I got this new laptop actually to replace my really bad Sony Vaio laptop. It's like a 2013 Asus gaming notebook model, which is quite an old laptop now, missing a key and all the USB. And all the USB ports are really wobbly, so like if I just nudge the cables too much, then the devices can disconnect. That's why the gameplay freezes every now and then. Tekken 7, nice. I just don't play any video. The only video games I really played on my laptop, other than this one on Dolphin Emulator, is Minecraft and Team Fortress 2. Nah. My cousin used to play Team Fortress, and all my school friends had it. So, yeah. I mean, you don't need to like it, Shadow. You don't like shooters, I'm pretty sure. You just don't like shooters, and I don't like them either, but Team Fortress just seemed fun. And I tried it out, and I was shit at it, so I didn't play very much. My thumb, God's sake, I hate my thumb. I might revisit Team Fortress one day. Oh, I even did a Team Fortress stream actually, and I remember Will being in my chat and being like, "Hi, sorry, I don't actually like this." He was kind of like you, Shadow, actually. Will, Mr. Adventure Will. Back when he went by WKC19 in Twitch chat, popped in, saw that I was playing Team Fortress 2, and then just left. Will's been around for ages. Alpha Mario about Team Fortress 2. He put as many hours into this as he did with Mario Kart Wii. Ah, there you go then. Maybe. Maybe. But that also just sounds like another form that I'd be demolished by someone. If I ever choose to play it again. If I actually play him, that is. Oh yeah, no, I've seen. I know exactly who he is. Pretty sure actually he's the only other recorder that's done, or he's the only person who's played DS Handy's Garden without like any reasoning to other than just to add the texture to his collection of tracks. Why were you afraid of him? He raged a lot, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I used to rage a shit ton as well. I think there's even like a highlight of me somewhere where I lost to some random kid on Mario Kart 8 and threw my gamepad across the room. Though admittedly that was probably more staged for the entertainment value of the stream. When I do the earth shakes, fair enough. You know, I try not to. I still kind of do so sometimes now. Like, you probably even witnessed it within this stream alone. Just be something really stupid and be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Or something. It's kind of small, like, just... Ugh. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Like that, for example. That's one of the most pissed-takiest elements of this game. Waste so much time. That was really shit, but whatever. Why? Why? What was that? I'm just continuing to try and improve my lap 2s. It's alright. No, it isn't. That lap is a curse for me right now. Hate that. When I do press the button, it just sits there. Or like, I guess I just don't press the button properly. That's better. Oh, fuck off. Been practicing that all day and then it's just... And then I just like, no! And just don't get a mini turbo. That's really annoying. You bitch! Stop doing shit like that. I'm missing fucking mini turbos. Okay, well here's the raging. I hate going all the way over there. So annoyed. Right. Okay, the session is perked up a little bit now, which is annoying. It's going really well, but I'm just getting really stupid errors. It's really nice. Fucking hell. Restart! Why are you not restarting? Hello, Lord Suit. You come in at a very strange point. At least it feels strange. Yep, strange. Can't really describe why. I'm driving well all of a sudden, but I'm making stupid errors that I'm getting annoyed about. And now I'm just making errors, so I'm not driving well. So it's not really that strange anymore. Yeah, so I was cleanly getting those actually before you came in, and then just failing everything. Ugh. Fuck you. Wow. I hate this. Why? I hated that. Why? That was annoying. one mini turbo release killed the whole thing. Still made this. Never mind. Let's complete a run at least, shall we? That counts as a lap 2 fail, so... You bastard. Was anyone able to see how good that lap was going to be? I really wanted to make that work as well. You could tell I was trying to release that mini turbo early, so I'd just be as ahead as I possibly could be of Tyler's ghost. Let's try again. Yeah, this is a weird flush. This is what I was talking about as strange. It's like a weird flush of decency after a load of shit, basically. And in my opinion, this driving is all right. Wow. Fuck this. Why the hell is it such a bitch today? I do not know. I just can't get that angle for some reason. No. Why? Ah, you fucker. Trying to push the chair further back and I just slid my foot along the floor and kicked the mic stand. Ow. That hurt. Let's get rid of that thing. No. Fuck a night. I'm gonna keep playing this until I bleed to death. Speaking of which, I actually have cut my foot. I am shit at cutting my toenails, so I have sharp, jagged bits, and one poked into the other one when I just kicked the stand. That's nice. Hello, Ben. Thanks. You're joining me right now. I'm not actually going to go for too much longer. The session has been shit up until like the last half hour, 40 minutes, where I'm just driving really well. If you ever want to see me cut ahead of Tyler, there might be a point now within these next few run attempts where I might just be able to sneak ahead of his ghost. Because the driving's decent enough. But I can't call anything. Probably now that I pointed it out, it won't happen. Ow. Fair enough then, Shadow. It's more of an intelligent decision than I have made. think this is going to take a turn back to shit now. Oh dear. Well, it was nice while it lasted, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Good driving's gone. Sorry. There you go. I was ahead of Tyler. Proud of me now, Ben. That was my fault. That's weird. I'm just not letting go of the button anymore. No. Maybe a turnaround? There you go, I was barely ahead of him again. Barely, but I was on the wrong side. Hi, Bradley. Okay. Bradley, are you planning on streaming tonight at all? So I might have someone to host in a bit. Also, how are you doing? Sorry for being completely rude. Ugh, I'm just not very talkative at the moment. You're ready to go to bed? Huh. Okay then. I'm glad you could pop by now. I've got like a few more minutes left I'm aiming for, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I got a lap 2 fail, which is nice. So I'm happy with that somewhat. And alright then, Shadow. I don't know if I said goodbye to you already, but thank you for stopping by again. Well, you've been up since 8 AM, fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, I think I woke up at 9 AM today. After probably finally falling asleep at like 4. But I didn't stay awake after that. I had breakfast and then went back to bed. I don't know. Things feel strange. Okay. Ah, fuck. Huh. Why? Alright. Carry on going till like 1-ish. Probably 1 past 1 knowing me. Just to completely finish off for 1 minute. And then I'm calling it a day. No wait for the final triple mini turbo shit like that. Stuff like I always do. There you go. 1 o'clock. On the dot, just as I restarted that thing. Nah. No. If I'm not on a decent attempt after 101, I'm finishing. Here's a triple. I fucked up completely. Nah, not today. Maybe later today, when I'm doing a completely different stream, considering it is midnight. Not midnight, 1 o'clock. Well, I made it past the triple, so you don't have anything to complain about. There we go, done. No more. Oh, my hand is not liking me right now. I shouldn't be playing, to be honest. I had to stop yesterday. I couldn't play yesterday because there's this really sharp pain in the very left hand side of my left hand, just under the little finger and the palm. Like it immediately introduced itself to me when I did the first turn the day before yesterday. On Saturday, I should say, just to make things a bit less complicated. And it was there when I was practicing offline today as well. And it was here when I was beginning stream, but it faded off. Thankfully. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. It's probably a very heavy indication that I've overplayed, and I think that's probably the reason why I'm not succeeding that much at the moment, because I'm just trying to put too much into this, and that's that. Oh, but Tyler's been progressing. He's actually been playing alongside me right now, actually, it seems. There's some new times that I haven't seen since before starting the stream. Let's take a look at them, shall we? When were these uploaded? That was 40 past 11. Nice. 20 to midnight, I should be saying, but no. Offie complained about it once, and now it's how I recognise time. Let's take a look at what he's got then. Let's see. So 15th, the fastest from today. Was this one? That's relatively consistent. If anyone wants like a mid to low 0.1, I guess race that ghost. Yeah, that's actually really consistent, to be fair. Decent time. I don't know how the driving works though with that one. Interesting. And then he had huh. Interesting. This one. That lap 1 is really nice. It's almost a 0.0 lap. I might actually take a look at that. Maybe it's his best, who knows. Almost improved by less than a frame. Wow. What time do you have now, Bint? Oh, I completely forgot to tell you, actually. Jake, Fatality, and Scorpy all have 0.4s. So we have enough for the 0.4 comparison, with myself included, but Scorpy doesn't want to be included with that until he gets a 0.3. He wants to have a comparison with myself, Thomas, and Nobuo when I get a 0.3 and he gets one too. Oh, you still have 545, fair enough. What else? 224, that's very recent too. Right on top of it. That lap one's very close to my best split, actually. Actually, that's like both my best splits together, for lap 1 and lap 2. And then just a really good lap 3. And the last one is actually just under Thomas's time. So many people have got like 369. Oh, he tied his lap 1. And he got a 935 lap 3 just casually out of nowhere. Oh, I want that to be my PB. Just all these splits. Actually, no, I'd hate that to be the PB because that's 1 millisecond off Thomas's time. Right, I'd like this to be my PB, but instead of 308, I want to have 306. Just as the middle lap. There we go. Sorted. Can we have that, please? Oh yeah, double mini turbo. The one that I recommend to everyone because it was recommended to me by Lewis himself was this one by Nobuo. Because he has a really good beginning and a really good ending. Lewis said that that's the one that he would play against to learn a lot of the strategies. I don't know if there's any others, but there was actually. I did have a small ambition to return to doing double mini turbo, and I wanted to try and aim for a 0.3, and I found this time by Vincent, which I was going to play against with double. That one does double. But yeah, Nobuo's 372 and this 389, I guess. Your best lap one, it depends on what ghost it's saved on. I don't want to check out anything else today. I think I just want to finish. But I can check it out at some point. If you have like a little video of it or something and you send it to me over Discord, I'll look at it at some point. Right. Well, we've just passed 3 hours, so I think that's a place to call it a night from here on out. Can't think of anything else to do. That's frustrating. But at least it wasn't a bad session, nor was it a bad stream. Actually, I noticed there was quite a decent collection of people watching, supposedly, so thanks everybody who did that. I apologise that I couldn't pull anything significant. Whether or not that's a waste of time in your opinion, of course, for watching, that's up to you. I'd leave that to your opinions for later. But I did try my best, as I usually do. Couldn't quite get anything to work though. Had a few decent drives here and there for some lap ones, but otherwise, Nothing as usual here. Quite honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to stop soon. Like I keep saying, I'm gonna stop until after the 11th of July, because on the 11th of July I have a virtual festival that I need to be working towards, and I should really honestly be working towards that now already, as I have less than a month until that happens. But I'm either gonna work on that until IPB, which I doubt will happen, until Tyler PBs, because he's significant enough for me to make a decision around that. Probably until Fatality or Scorpy get European tops, because I can't be bothered to change the graphic on the stream, and it will also probably be somewhat discouraging, but you know, that's just normal. And there's one final one that I thought of beforehand, and that was, if I can find it, when my 716 was set, the date that was set as a finite stage. So if none of those happen, and I'm going to try and play up until a said date, which for me, I don't remember when it is, because I've forgotten when I set the 716, so I'm trying to check when that is. Let's see. The 23rd of June. Not too far away now. 23rd of June last year is when I set the 716. 118, 716 PB, so... Well, we made a decent amount of progress, I guess, in a year. Not as significant as most people's, but it's progress nonetheless, so... Can't complain too much. Anyways, I'm gonna host somebody. Let's find someone to host. See who's playing on the Mario Kart thing. Ninty is playing some time trials. He'd be a good one to raid to host. I'll probably host. Yeah, let's go with Ninty. It's doing some BC64. So, thank you everybody for all support as usual. Making it worthwhile. Definitely. Don't feel like I'm wasting my time. So, gonna host Go Ninty. Wish him the best of luck and whatnot. Them, I should say. I don't... T. Right. And I will see you another day. Right. Take care, everybody.